It's early 2021, and whilst people around the world are still in lockdown because of the global pandemic, two tech companies are in deep conversations about an acquisition that could change the tech landscape. You see, the senior team at Microsoft were involved in tense negotiations about a potential acquisition of the chat and messaging platform Discord. And word about their behind-the-scenes discussions had just been picked up by the media. But little did Microsoft know at the time that this was a deal that was doomed to fail. Despite Microsoft's phenomenal success in acquisitions over the last 30 years and more, this was going to be one deal that they would fail to close. But why were Microsoft keen on acquiring a company that was only founded in 2015? And what made Discord special given the plethora of chat and messaging platforms that already existed before Discord was even founded? How did Microsoft get authorization to put a price tag of up to $12 billion on a company that was rumored to be doing only $130 million in revenues? And importantly, what led to the deal collapsing, resulting in wasted time, wasted money, and bruised reputations? Importantly for Discord, how has it fared after those discussions, and what does the future hold now for the platform? Discord is an instant messaging and chat social platform that offers a wide range of communication methods and was founded in 2015 by Jason Citron. The platform allows users to interact through voice calls, video calls, text messaging, and allows them to share media and files. These interactions can occur in private chats or within communities known as servers. Servers can be created around specific topics or interests, allowing for both public and private channels within them. Since its initial release on 13 May 2015, Discord has become particularly popular among gamers, with some of the largest servers being based on games including Fortnite, Roblox, and Minecraft. However, its versatile nature means it's used by a wide array of communities beyond just gaming, and has increasingly been trying to broaden its appeal. Discord is not new in the messaging and chat space, which has been around for a long time but has gotten more competitive recently. Platforms such as TeamSpeak, Guilded, Mumble, Ventrilo, and Twitch are also popular with gamers, whilst platforms such as Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Skype have all become household names since the global pandemic. Discord stood out from the crowd early on due to its focus on the gaming community, offering features such as in-game overlays, game status integrations, and low-latency voice chat, which are ideal for gaming sessions. Discord also provided a lot of interest early on with its server-based communities, which could be public or private, and highly customizable. This helped in getting people to come back repeatedly to an environment that was familiar and highly relevant. From a tech perspective, Discord was recognized as superior with high-quality voice channels with good clarity and low latency, which make real-time conversations seamless. All the above, in addition to the introduction of Rich Presence, feature that lets game developers integrate their games with Discord to show detailed game status, allowing friends to see what game you're playing, which level you're at, or even the current in-game situation, propelled the Discord as the platform of choice for gamers. Discord really benefited in growth during the global pandemic. Similar to many other online communication platforms, the main driver of growth was the shift to remote working and learning as a result of the pandemic, with many companies transitioning to remote setups. Discord's versatility of use across a range of media, in addition to the fact that it was freely available, made it an attractive option for users around the world. While Discord was initially designed for gamers, during the pandemic, its user base diversified. Study groups, book clubs, music sessions, and even classes began to take place on Discord, expanding its demographic appeal and helping it grow further. Due to social distancing and lockdown measures, people sought out virtual spaces to hang out and stay connected, and Discord servers provided a casual space for friends to be together virtually, whether for movie nights, casual chats, or gaming sessions. The pandemic was a busy time for the development team at Discord though. Recognizing the influx of non-gaming users, Discord started rolling out features and updates that catered to a broader audience. They rebranded with the tagline, "Your place to talk," moving away from chat for gamers to emphasize its use for all kinds of communities and discussions. The pandemic accelerated the shift towards digital communication, and platforms like Discord, which were poised to offer more than just voice or video calls, naturally saw significant growth. During the pandemic, Discord, with its explosive growth, caught the eye of a number of tech companies, including Twitter, Amazon, and Epic Games. But it was Microsoft who seemed to have been the front runner, the old guard of tech who had a market cap of over $2 trillion at the time. Microsoft's interest in acquiring Discord was driven by several strategic reasons. Firstly, given the gaming focus of the platform, Microsoft was keen to integrate the product with the Xbox and with Game Pass, Microsoft's gaming subscription service. Microsoft likely saw an opportunity to enhance its gaming ecosystem by providing a unified platform for gamers to communicate, collaborate, and socialize. A deal for Discord would have helped Microsoft expand its presence in social media beyond its other company, LinkedIn, and what it's developed through its Xbox video game business. Discord users say the platform offers more attractive features, including the higher quality audio than competing chat services, including even that of Xbox and Skype, which Microsoft also owns. Microsoft was clearly looking for an acquisition in the space, and you may recall that they previously looked at Mixer, the video game live streaming service, which ultimately struggled to compete with the likes of Amazon's Twitch, Google's YouTube, and Meta's Facebook Gaming. Another reason for the interest was Discord's growth potential and opportunity to monetize. With its vast user base, Discord presented a significant opportunity for growth and monetization. And while Discord has largely been free, there were opportunities for enhanced services such as Discord Nitro subscriptions, which could integrate well with Microsoft's existing subscription models. Discord also provided a real opportunity to diversify the communication platform. Microsoft already has a suite of communication tools, including Teams, Skype, and LinkedIn. Acquiring Discord would further diversify its communication offerings, catering to both professional and casual audiences. Another reason for the acquisition could have been to give Microsoft access to a younger demographic, given Discord is very popular with younger users, especially gamers and other online communities. By acquiring Discord, Microsoft could further tap into this demographic, which holds significant future purchasing power. Finally, the acquisition could also drive more users towards Microsoft's cloud services, given the infrastructure demands of a platform like Discord. Although it has a freemium model, power users can purchase a variety of premium features that significantly enhance their experience. This is how Discord was able to hit revenues of $130 million in 2020. On that basis, and if reports are to be believed that Microsoft offered anywhere between $10 to $12 billion for Discord, this represents a multiple of between 75 to 90 times recurring revenues. This is a massive valuation at a time during the pandemic when there was huge uncertainty. So what was Microsoft looking at to give it comfort to pass that level of an offer through its board at such an uncertain time? Well, rather than looking at revenues, which Microsoft knew they could considerably increase and leverage across their other brands, Microsoft was focusing on number of users. The number of users of Discord increased from 56 million in 2019 to 100 million in 2020 as the pandemic hit, eventually increasing to 140 million users in 2021, increasing by 150% over the 2 years. The active server numbers would also have been of interest to Microsoft, which are the communities in Discord where all the action happens. Discord's active servers increased from 4.4 million in 2018 to 6.7 million in 2020, and eventually to 13.5 million in 2021, increasing by over 200% over the period. So clearly, user growth and active engagement was increasing rapidly, and this is what Microsoft would have been interested in, which allowed them to get such an aggressive valuation past their board. The main reason the deal didn't go through is because Discord was keen to remain an independent company, which, no doubt, was also motivated by the fact that Discord was on a growth trajectory and felt like it had a lot of inherent untapped value. There was also speculation that Discord was considering an IPO in the future, which would provide the company with capital for further expansion whilst allowing it to remain independent. Also, acquisitions are complicated and you need a lot of things to line up in order to get deals done. It's very possible that terms and valuation were not where they needed to be for the shareholders of Discord to have their heads fully turned, which is more difficult when the business is on an upwards trend. There could have been any number of other factors, including feedback from Discord's stakeholders, including employees, investors, and users, who could have influenced the decision. And there could have been external market factors, such as the state of the market in the middle of a pandemic, and regulatory concerns, which could also have made the deal more difficult to complete. Turning down a $12 billion deal is a brave move, and there have been many tales of companies that have turned down a large payday only to have their business value completely eroded with no acquirer in sight. But I think the CEO of Discord called this one right. Shortly after the deal with Microsoft collapsed, Discord raised an investment of $500 million at a $15 billion valuation, a 25% increase on the valuation made on the business by Microsoft just a few months prior. Sony, Microsoft's arch nemesis in the gaming universe, pulled a move on Microsoft by investing in Discord after negotiations with Microsoft fell apart. This is important because the deal integrates Discord's platform with Sony PlayStation's own built-in social tools. This partnership firmly closes the door shut on any rekindling with Microsoft as Discord becomes ever more deeply integrated into the PlayStation experience. Discord has continued to grow, proving that the pandemic did not provide an artificial and unsustainable bump to its growth. All eyes are now on the much-awaited Discord IPO. Late 2023 has already been rumored to be the time when this IPO is expected to take place.